All right, what's up? You know, if you're playing Magic with the boys at Villa Nice, you got your cup of coffee in the morning, and you're like, what kind of deck are we playing normally? It's the dinosaur creature deck. Shout out to creature players like Ingrid. You might like this deck. It's just not good, but it's fun. We got all the Dino boys and ways to play them. So, yeah, it's a hodgepodge. There's a ton of dinosaurs. They do different things. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not. It's usually not. But there's a lot of cool things that can happen. Hopefully, I can capture some of them for you. But starting off, we've got Ixali's Lore Keeper. She is mana producer only for dinosaurs. Got 4 of those. Up the Beanstalk, you draw a card. Mana cost 5 or greater that you play, you draw a card. Just a 1-of dinosaur that has haste. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. When you do target dinosaur, you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. So if you get this late game, you can pay 2, blow something up. Just 1 of these. Red-green, you can tap for mana. If a creature has power 4 or greater, then she gets +2/+2. Add red or green, and it's nice that she has haste and can instantly add mana. Just 1 of these, just in case it's late game, you have 1,000,000 mana. Does X damage to any target. Put X land cards from your graveyard or hand into the battlefield tapped. We will have a ton of land at the end of the game if it goes long, ideally. So that can do something. Just 1 of these in case there's a ton of tokens or your hand is bad. You can either do 2 damage to each creature, planeswalker, battle, or put a number of cards from your hand to the bottom of the library and then draw that many cards +1. Fight Breaking, this card's pretty legit. It can make crazy things happen. Hideaway 5. When this permanent enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 of them face down, and then put the rest of them in the bottom in random order. So what's going to happen is you play this. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, which is not that difficult in this deck, you can play the exile card without paying his mana cost. So if you get lucky with this Hideaway 5, look at 5 cards, and you get something like Nissa or this crazy dinosaur with crazy colors. Or, yeah, this would be the best one, ideally. Golf the Stampede Tyrant. When it enters the battlefield, put a number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So let's say you have 1 of these guys down, and then you play 1 of these, Fight Breaking, so it has 6, and then it gets +1/+1 to 7. I mean, best draw ever is you have a hand full of dinosaurs, and you're able to play this on, turn 4. Because this will be the Hideaway card. This card is what really makes the deck fun. If this thing pops off, you feel like you are just blessed by the magic gods. Wild Poetry, Poet of Unity enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, so that's great. Turn 3, we need a ton of land. Her and the Topiary Stomper are going to help us ramp up a little bit. This makes sure that the land keeps coming, and it also thins out the deck to grab our dinosaurs. But if you pay 5 and exile it, only as a sorcery, you return to the battlefield transformed as this enchantment. And so first, it's a saga. So on step 1, you create 2 3/3 dinosaur creatures. The next turn, creatures you control have tap, add either red, green, or white, which is all of our dinosaurs. So you can tap all of your creatures, including those 2 dinosaurs that we just mated. Number 3, you can search for a dinosaur card. By this time, you're going to have a ton of mana, so you probably want to grab the one that either puts them all onto the battlefield, or this one has Vigilance, Trample, Haste. You get to, when it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library, put a number of dinosaur creatures from them onto the battlefield, and the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. This one puts them all down. This one, trample whenever you attack. It's a 12/12, by the way, dinosaur. Create a tapped and attacking XX green dinosaur creature token with trample, where X is the greatest power among other attacking creatures, not him, but other ones. Or you can create X/1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is the number of attacking creatures. He has trample. So yeah, you're going to search for one of those. And then the last one is insane. Dinosaurs you control gain double strike and trample until end of turn. So if you can set this thing up and play it on turn 5, because it costs 5 mana, or turn 4, if you're able to ramp up somehow, get this thing ticking 4 turns later, you're going to win the game if they don't do anything about it. This is just a 6/6 for 3 mana, but when you you attack without a dinosaur, then you're going to get a stun counter. That means it doesn't untap. This is really my only answer for interaction or like what do I do in this situation. The Tranquil Throwback, it costs 3 for a 3/3, but if you have more mana, you can pay a green up to 3 times. And when you pay this cost 1 or more times, choose any destroy target artifact or enchantment. Sometimes they have some insane enchantments out. You can exile target player's graveyard, which is what it's usually used for because people are reanimating stuff all the time, and gain 4 life. You can do multiple of those if you have multiple excess green mana. This card is like the best one, honestly, in my opinion, best dinosaur. Vigilance 4/4 for 3. It can't attack or block unless you control 7 or more lands, but when it enters the battlefield, you search your library for a basic land card, put on the battlefield, tapped, and then shuffle. So we just want to get a ton of lands, stall. Eventually we'll have 7 lands so it's going to attack with Vigilance, but they'll usually try to kill it before then. 3 of these. Hulking Raptor, Ward 2 means it costs 2 more to target it, or that spell is countered, and at the beginning of your pre-combat main, add 2. So we can play this on turn 4 or turn 3 if we have the Lore Keeper out or the Ruby. And this thing is going to get us a ton of mana, so 2 extra mana on that turn. You play mana for your turn, and you can cast these big things like Nissa. This card is insane, can win games, can't be countered, trample, ward 4, so it costs 4 to target it. Haste, and Toxic 4, so if you attack 3 times with this, they just die no matter what, basically, because it has Toxic 4. And this is helping you get up to these large cards. This card is amazing. Flying and First Strike. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them as this turn. If you exile a land card this way, create a 3/1 dinosaur creature token. If you exile a non-land card, you get treasure token. So this card can survive, and it becomes your turn again. You get to play 2 extra cards, basically like a draw 2. And if one of those is a land, you get a dinosaur, and you'll get a treasure token. And it's Flying First Strike. It's super, super good. The only reason I got one of these in here is because it gives haste. But when it comes in, it's a 5/3. You get 2 dinosaur egg creature tokens at the beginning of combat your turn. You can sacrifice them and get a 3/3. But yeah, it gives dinosaurs haste, which is pretty sweet. This guy can get some interaction. He costs 5, or you can pay life for one of those, 2 life, and he comes in with 2 less, so he come in at 3. His +1, add a red and a green to cast creatures and activate creature abilities, which you can use for the Huatli. You can make a 3/3 beast with Toxic 1 for -1. Or what's really good is X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and planeswalkers, where X is the greatest in power among creatures you control as you activate this ability. So if you have a huge creature, let's say we got 7 or even like 12, you can just blow up the board with his -4 because it's based on X damage, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. This card's gas. Cost 6 for a 7/6 trample. When it enters, discover 5. So you're going to exile from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana cost 5 or less, and you can cast it for free. Sometimes this will just trigger a chain of events where you get all these 5 mana cost cards for free. Anything here or to the left is going to be discovered 5, or you can just discard this thing from your hand and deal 3 damage. So if you have to remove something from the board earlier in the game, you can pay 3 and hit the board for 3 damage, but you have to discard it. This one's insane. It closes games. 7 for a 7/7 trample. When it enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards. Each player, both of you, exiles cards from the top of their library until you exile a non-land card. So it could be anything. You may cast both of them without paying their mana cost. So you get hopefully some insane card from them, an insane card from you, both for free for 7 mana, and then you can transform this with 9 into green or 9 into life into this 11/11 trample indestructible. When it deals combat damage to a player, they get that many poison counters. By the way, you only need 10 poison counters to lose the game. This thing has 11, so however much damage it does, they're getting that many poison counters, so you can buff this up. It has trample. It's indestructible. This closes games all the time. We already talked about this one. Nissa is incredible. It costs 5. And you can pay 4 life to cast it, which will trigger the Beanstalk, which is nice. +1, if you pay all the mana, then it's coming in at 7, so +1 is going to be 8. Create an XX Phyrexian Horror creature token, where X is the loyalty, so you just get an 8/8. The first time you put it down, you can destroy a target enchantment or artifact for -1, and then the closer is the -7. Until end of turn, each creature you control gets +1/+1 for each forest. And we're pulling all kinds of forests out with the top area stomper. We're hoping to have tons and tons of forests, so that when we can play this, if we have like 3 creatures, they're all getting like +7/+7 with trample, and you just go over top, and they can't do anything. Last card is this. This is also kind of a way to cheat the beanstalk thing. It costs 8, but 1 less for the greatest power among creatures you control. So if you have like a 6 power creature like this one, then it only costs 2. And it'll still trigger the beanstalk because it technically costs 8. But whenever one or more non-token creature controls you die, you create a fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness equal to the total number of power of those creatures. So this thing saves your board basically if they don't exile it, but they destroy. This will make a fungus dinosaur that has their power and toughness. And then the super good part is pay 2, double target creature's power until end of turn. So you can double some insane things. Like we said, the Transform Itali, you're swinging for 22 poison damage, which is a little bit over the top. Lands, we just got a couple mountains. We want all these forests on the battlefield because of Nissa, her -7. I should get more of these, but they just add red, green. This is a creature land. You can turn it into a dinosaur, 3/4. Whenever it attacks another target attacking creature gets +2/+0. And then the best land of all is Cavern of Souls, because you can add mana of any color. We're actually able to cast this white card, and this white card, if we have 2 Cavern of Souls, because you can add 1 mana of any color. You just have to declare it as it comes in, and also they can't be countered, so it's really good against the blue decks. So I'm going to see if I can get something interesting in here. Hopefully we get Hualti to pop off, get some Nissas on the battlefield, play some big old giant dinosaurs, and not lose 10 games in a row. This deck is not good. It is fun to play. This is the typical creature style that we would play back at the villa, so I'm actually about to create this deck in paper, play with my friends. We really need some lower mana cost cards. We need to be able to ramp. I almost want to mulligan again. But we're going to be able to draw. We do have this. I'll just put this on the bottom. And hope for a Ixali. The one that lets me tap for mana. Nope, not quite, but still could be good next turn. Are we going to get blitzed out? We have to discard a card. Exile from my hand. I guess I'll exile this guy. It's not even that great. Okay, well that'll keep the lands coming next turn, so we're going to play Top Area Stomper. We're not going to be able to play this guy until we get some red, so this will let me search for a mountain. So I'll play Top Area just because it's a ramp. Non-creature, non-land. Just kidding. All my stuff is creatures and lands. Too bad. At least he knows what I have, though. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, now we have the 2 red that we need after we search for a mountain. Yes, thank you. So next turn we're going to have 5 mana. Maybe we could draw the 5/5 flying. That would be sick. We're going to have to discard. That's okay. I think I'll actually discard Hualti.
Drop it.
Or the Raptor. I don't know, the Raptor's so good. What if I just discard this? Oh man, I don't want to do that. This feels bad, but I'm going to get rid of her. She is definitely the most fun win con. It's just getting that enchantment pumping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well next turn we'll be able to play this guy, right? We got 3, 4, 5, and then +2. This card is freaking amazing. He's going to kill this Raptor though. Oh, he's not. He's probably going to lose the game now. You can make me sacrifice a creature, but I just get rid of this Stomper. Once this guy comes down, it's pretty bad for him. Yup. We got 2. +5. That's 7. Exile, get to play them both for free. Sacrifice on land, exile target non-land permanent. Yeah. Exiled. Sack this guy because I'm getting another one. Cards to cast. Draw a card, lose a life, sure. Cancel. Decline. And we're going to... We're going to have to sacrifice this, but that's okay. So yeah, this card just totally changes the game. I was able to double hit on it. Oh, okay, he destroys all my stuff. At least I got this though, because I'm going to be drawing.
We all have things we'd rather.
I really want to be able to play the dinosaur. I get to draw 2 cards, so hopefully there's a land. There's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just kill her right now. It's probably the safe play. You can cast this with flashback for 4. Well, if he doesn't have anything, then I think we're good. We'll just wait till next turn. He can't even cast this because he can't sacrifice a permanent unless he creates... He could do this, but then he doesn't have enough mana. That's fine. Gain 2 life, I lose 2 life. So do I play this to set up for Nissa? Or do I play this? I just think I just play this. You're gonna let me get through my deck faster. When it becomes my turn, I get to exile 2 cards. Is he gonna destroy this? That's fine. He doesn't have enough mana to do this now unless he has a land in his hand. That was super nice. I was able to... Oh my gosh. Alright, well hopefully we draw a dinosaur. We're going to draw 2 cards next time. And if we do, we're going to play this and put all of them into play, and this will give them haste. So we're about to swing super hard next turn. This does have ward 2, so it's going to cost a lot. It'll cost 2 plus 2 more. Oh, he's going to start taking damage too. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this guy costs 8. We're just going to play him. Yeah. All these things have haste now. Get another green. Sack an egg. Swing face with haste. Boom, 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 boom. It did the thing. We got creatures out. We had a little bit of interaction. We stole their stuff. We got to cast cards for free. Yeah. That's what makes it fun. I mean, there's so many different ways that the hands can play out, which is what makes it fun as well. Every game is different instead of just doing the same. I'm always going to go for this one play, and it's either not going to work or it is. And this is much more fun, in my opinion. Keeps the game dynamic. This doesn't do a goddamn thing. We're going to concede. I just want Hualti to pop off and just show the power of the enchantment. We're going to get one of them. We're going to get Hualti to become an enchantment, and we're going to cast Nissa, and we're going to do fun things. Because it is possible, and when it happens, you're like, dinosaurs are the coolest thing ever. When they just steal all your stuff with Leyline Binding or destroy it with Go for the Throat, it feels less fun. Also, what's with my starting hands not having the Topiary Stomper and the... Oh, there's one. I can't ever play this. I go first, but whatever, we'll play it. I asked for this, I got it, so I'll just play it. Stomper will grab red. I probably should have a white mana. Just a basic plains in here. This could be good. I could pay 2 next turn and kill this. Maybe. I mean, if it's gonna get stronger. This thing gets to explore whenever you gain life. This thing lets you gain life whenever a creature enters the battlefield. So he's gonna play a creature, he's gonna explore, this thing will get stronger. Why would you do that? Oh, to gain life. This is legendary? It is. Well, I think I can kill that now, that's cool. Bang. Okay, next turn we have 6 mana. We could play this with 1 completed. I probably should just destroy that enchantment. Although if he plays that enchantment, it's really bad. 3, 4, 5, 6. I could play this or wait 1 more turn. I think I need to destroy this enchantment. I can't have him gaining life. Why did it not get... What's he having here? He's still pretty far away. Why did it tap like that? Oh my gosh. The auto tapper. I needed to tap this mountain. Why would I think I need the mountain? Okay, gain some life. That's fine. Oh, that does come back. See, I could have exiled that junk. Oh my gosh, the freaking auto tapper. What on earth makes you think I would want this mountain? Okay, here's the thing though. I can get this guy to come out. One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy costs 7. So maybe play Nissa first. This is going to be a super difficult game. Four, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Another one? Jesus. So now I don't have enough mana. If he attacks with this, I think I'm going to block. Four, 5, 6. Alright, I need 2 mana. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That has got to go.
Descent will be cut off at the root. I will protect you, Phyrexia, until the invasion begins. Phyrexia must be not...
Well, let's see. I mean, they have so much life. They can just play another one of these. That's so annoying, too. I need 2 more mana. I mean, the longer you waste, the more of these I get. Okay, he doesn't have enough to play. what's happening. I mean, this is straight gas. I love this card. And like I said, if I can get enough greens, then this -7 thing gives them all trample.
Fight beside us.
I could do it next turn, but he has 35 life. Does he even have anything in the graveyard? The bat. And I have... Can you pull planeswalkers with this? Creature. Oh, this card's a problem. He might get cocky and swing. Oh, I'm getting kind of low on life. Are any of these enchantments? No. Alright, we're not going to mess up this time. Exile your graveyard. Gain some life. I mean, it'd be pretty sick if I could cast this card next turn. The bat, huh? Oh, he doesn't take it. Oh, he gets it next turn. Except I can just destroy that. Yeah, we're gonna destroy that. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll do this one, and then next turn we'll just win the game. He's about to gain so much life, but he's definitely going to die next turn. Like, he has so much life, but... Oh god. That's right. I just lost. I should have just not attacked. I don't have reach. Oh my god, I just threw the game. Oh my gosh. I forgot that card can fly. So frustrating. He's like, wait, do they have reach? Oh my gosh. Oh, why did I attack? All I had to do was wait one more turn. Oh my gosh, the Galti freaking baited me. I could have waited one more time and he wouldn't have gained all that life. Ay, ay, ay. And then next turn just trample over them all. With those two 12/12s and then another 12/12 with the Galti's ability. Alright, Beanstalk. This is playable. Let's see what this guy's cooking. Is he cooking plants? We're gonna be able to ramp, which is nice. It's definitely not playing plants. Do I need another? No.
Enough with the mystery.
Creature Planeswalker in battle.
Off you go.
That was rude. I could play Hualti and get her kicking. I mean, that's why I said I wanted to make the video. I think that's the play. Please don't kill her. No! I should have just played the Stomper. 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I can play the Carnosaur.
Drop it.
Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay, that's actually not bad because now I have the, I can sacrifice this to keep this, or I can sacrifice this and play a Tali. I might even sacrifice the Carnosaur, honestly. No, that's dumb. I'll just sacrifice the Lore Keeper, I think it's fine. Because I can play both of these. That's fine. I can just trample over. Oh, she's dead anyway.
Personal space.
These don't have Death Touch or anything. Well, I'll just play this anyway. Yup. Play my card, play your card. Yup. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. You gonna block with both? Doubt it. Boom! So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This thing costs 9. Is he gonna board wipe?
Something suspicious is going on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, just the synergy of the dinosaurs. Come on, you get, this is the exact deck that I want to play against. Is something that's playing creatures and not destroying all my stuff. He didn't have any kill cards.